Welcome back, dear students. So in our today's video we will solve practice set 1.2 class 9 mathematics paper 1. So dear students, our lesson sets is going on. In our last video we have seen about the equal sets, finite and infinite sets. So let's start solving practice questions based on this. So here first question is, decide which of the following are equal sets and which are not, and justify your answer. So children, we know that what are equal sets. So if two sets contain exactly the same elements, then these sets are gonna said to be equal sets. For example, if you have two sets A and B, so A and B will be the equal sets if all the elements of A and all the elements of B are exactly same. So in this question we have provided with the three sets A, B and C. We just have to check out, are these equal sets? So let's see one by one. Here first set is A, x such that 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. So we need to give the justification also. So first of all we'll solve this equation. 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. 3x is equal to 2 plus 1. We'll send this 1 here, transpose it. So now we'll get a x is equal to 3 by 3. So what is the x value? Dear students, we get x is equal to 1. So therefore we got x is equal to 1 here. So A contain x as an element which is a 1. Then moving to the next set B, x is such that x is a natural number but x is neither prime nor composite. So we all know that we have only 1 as the only natural number which is neither prime nor composite. So dear students, if you see here, we got a condition, unique condition which satisfied the elements of B as a natural number, but x is neither prime nor composite. So we have only 1 as a such element. So again here also we got a x is equal to 1. So set B also contain 1 as an element. Now moving to the next set C, x such that x belongs to natural number and x is less than 2. So dear students, the property of the x is here that it is a natural number. The element of the set belongs to the natural number, and one more is that it is less than 2. So again we have a 1 is only the natural number less than 2. We got a less than 2. So here also x is equal to 1. If you notice from here 1, 2 and 3, you can give them equation also. Equation number 1, equation number 2, equation number 3. This is 1, this is 2 and this will be 3. So if you notice all these, all the sets contain the same element, namely 1. So we can write down here that sets A, B and C are equal sets. We will conclude that set A, B and C are equal sets. Why? Because they contain same element. And which is that element? That element is 1. So in this way we have justified our answer. Now dear students, moving to the next question. Decide whether set A and B are equal sets and give reason for your answer. So again we have provided with the two sets. We can see here we have a two sets, set A and set B. Set A is a set of even prime number and set B is containing element x such that 7x minus 1 is equal to 13. So dear students, A is even prime number. So we know that in A there is gonna be only one element which is 2. Why? Because prime number in that even prime number is only 2. So you can give a reason here because 2 is the alone, or you can say only even prime number. So what are the elements of set A? 2. Moving to the next set B, we have x such that 7x minus 1 is equal to 13. So let's solve this equation. 7x is equal to 13. This 1 will transpose here to the right hand side. 7x is equal to 14 and x is equal to 14 by 7. So we'll reach here x is equal to 2. Means our set B contain again one element which is 2. Let's give this equation here. Set A contain element 2 and set B also contain element 2. So friends, from 1 and 2 equations you can say that the sets A and B are equal sets. Why they are equal sets? Because they have exactly the same element. Because they contain the same element. And what is that same element? Here it is 2. Set A contain 2 single element, singleton set, and B also contain element 2. So in this way we have concluded that set A and B in this example are equal sets. Now moving to the next question, here we have question number 3. Which of the following are empty sets and why? So we know that empty sets contain no element in that. We can represent that set by phi later, okay? So here it is given that set A is a set of elements A such that A is a natural number smaller than 0. So we know that we want to write a reason here. So A is a natural number but smaller than 0. So children, we know that there is no such number which is less than 0 and it is a natural number. So we'll write a reason here. There is no natural number which is less than 0. So we'll conclude there is no single element in the set, means a set remains empty. So therefore you write down set A is empty set. Because we don't have any element, natural number smaller than 0. Now we have a set B of element x such that x square is equal to 0. So x square will be 0 in only one case, when x will be 0. If x is 0, then only its square will be 0. Means we have element 0 in the set B. So set B is not an empty set, because it has one element, which element is 0. So it is not an empty set. We have next set C of x elements such that phi x minus 2 is equal to 0 and this x belongs to natural number. So let's solve this equation. 5x minus 2 is equal to 0. 5x is equal to 2. We'll transpose it. Now x is equal to 2 by 5. So we got a fraction here. We know that given data is there, x belongs to natural number. But here we got a x is equal to 2 by 5. But 2 by 5 is not a natural number. That means set C is an empty set. So set C is gonna be empty set. Because here condition is there, this x should belongs to natural number, and our result x is not coming a natural number. Therefore, there is no element in the set C. It is empty set. Now children, will move to the next question, question number 4 of the same exercise. Practice set 1.2. Write with reasons which of the following sets are finite or infinite. So we know that when the set is finite, we have limited or countable elements in that. So if a set is a null set, you can say empty set, or a number of elements are limited or you can count them, you call it as a finite set. And on the other hand, if the number of elements in a set is unlimited, where you cannot count, uncountable, the set will become infinite. So we have to give here reasons and we have to identify which kinds of sets these are. So A is equal to X such that X belongs to X is less than 10 and X is a natural number. So we know that less than 10 there will be elements which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these elements I can count on my fingers easily. So you can say this is gonna be finite set. So set A is finite set. Next we have B is equal to Y such that Y is less than -1 and Y is an integer. Less than -1 we have so many elements -2, -3, -4, -5 and they are infinite. So we cannot count this set elements, uncountable, so it become infinite. Next we have set C, set of students of class 9 from your school. So everywhere we can count a number of school in a classroom, in a school, in a university. This is a countable one. So students of a class we can count. So it become finite set because the elements are countable here. Set of people from your village. Again, in a village, the number of people is always countable. It will also become a finite set. Finite means where the elements are countable in a particular set. Set of apparatus in a laboratory. So we know that in a laboratory, whether it is a large laboratory or whatever, always we can count the number of apparatus. So it will be again a finite set. The next is a set of whole numbers. In previous video I have told you about the whole numbers will indicate by letter W and the set is always infinite. Because the set of whole number is infinite set, the counting do not terminate at any stage. That's why it become infinite. Again we have a set of rational numbers, infinite set. So in this way we have a finite and infinite sets.